and he was patient, but it was really hard to save Diana's legs. So in that moment in time, Victoria Hospital took a decision and told her if she's ready, they were going to amputate, and she accepted it and amputated her legs. So thereafter, Diana went home and recovered. She got accustomed to using a wheelchair. She was moving around her home. She was going on by her business, and she was welcoming anyone at her home. She was learning new skills that she wasn't able to do. She was trying to adapt. But then she developed some pain in the back and then in the lower chest. So when she went back for a scan early this year around May, they told her the cancer had moved into a new form and was forming along the spine and in the lungs and in the bone marrow. At that point, Diana was tired this year. She was really tired. And I think that's the point of when she started giving up. So she developed, among other illnesses she was having at that time, like severe stomach constipation and backache and all. Her energy level and body weakness was low. So she stopped moving and she froze. Then there was a bit of depression that set in that inhibited her from doing anything else. So at that point on, Diana's life just started declining. So on the 5th of July this month, we rushed Diana to Victoria Hospital, where doctors said Diana had a severe septic shock due to a stage 4 bed sore she had developed over time. She had kept quiet about this. All of you maybe who came and passed by her at home, you would not tell, but you would wonder why Diana is refusing to get up. Sometimes she would tell you, oh, I've just gotten up, but no. And then also she gagged the lady who was with her not to tell anyone what's going on. She just didn't want anyone to know. But on the 5th I went, she was not talking, so I forced myself in and I turned her around to see what's going on, and that's when I realized she had a bed sore. So we rushed her to Victoria, and doctors there were very quick. They did they put some meds on her, cleaned her, and then said this will be done by the surgeon. So the next day the surgeon came and worked on Diana. Now Diana, who had not been talking after surgery, did start say a few words, though she was a bit disoriented sometimes. But the infection in her blood was so high. Doctors were just waiting for culture results to identify the best antibiotics for her. They just kept changing. After 2 days, they would change another, and when they see this one is not working. So at that point, on the 12th, at 6 a.m., she was now in a very critical stage, where now she had also now developed some pneumonia in the right side. They had just done a scan, and so a pneumonia had developed in her right lung. There was water. So breathing has now become a problem. So her pressure went down and her heart rate, and then she died. They tried to revive her and failed. So the official cause of death from the hospital is septic shock and infection in the blood. So that's how she passed away. So let me talk a little bit of Diana's personality. Diana was a loving and caring person. Everyone has said that here. She opened her heart and her whole heart and her home to whoever came to her. If you had become a friend to her, you became family. If you had worked with her, you became family. Besides being extremely hardworking, she had a strong and independent mind. All until her death, Diana couldn't talk at point, but she would try to communicate using her hands and writing on a piece of paper. So she always was trying to make decisions, even on her deathbed. These traits she has tried to instill in her children: to be humble, and to be very, 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 very obedient to their parents, and respectful to everyone around. You will see these things in her children. They are also hardworking like their mom, and they are doing well in school, and we are very, very hopeful. Now, before Diana's death, she was able to try and arrange and organize how she could help her children. She had gotten educational insurance for her two children for the next 4 years. So insurance has already reached out. They are ready to start processing that. So they will pay their insurance. They will pay their education fees for the next 4 years. So she was giving us a head start. Then she has made a few investments, but all things she has done them for her children. So at this point, just allow me to give a lot of thanks. I want to thank all my family. It wasn't easy when you call people. You've just lost your father. You start calling people, this has happened, this has happened. People got up, they start coming together, they collect this, they collect that, and something comes up. I want to give special thanks to Dennis and Teo. Those are the ones who really organized people in Chinyara to see what they can help us with. Dennis, for him, he has always been there all as a personal friend. Whenever I call, he hurries up. He doesn't even wait. And Teo, thank you so much. Then I want to thank, there's a young girl, the one who has been with her, though she was gagged. She has been cleaning and looking after her ever since May. She has been with her. Her name is Sarah. I haven't seen her where she is. She's the one who has been with her. Even at the point of when she was failing to breathe, Sarah was the one who was around. So I want to thank that lady so much. I want to thank Tata Baba. There's a lot of patience, especially when Diana was sick. She was very headstrong, and she knew what she wanted. No one would stop her. Someone would lose patience, but Tata Baba never lost patience. He stood. He said, okay, we do this, we do this. There's a person who stands by even when you make a decision that is not right. Any other person would have walked away, but he stayed there, standing. I want to thank Dulu and Baba for continuing to study even when Mommy was sick all these 3 years. You continued excelling in your books at school. Please keep it up. Don't stop. Keep it up. Keep it up. I want to thank Mommy, who always there for me, always, and always there for everyone, especially Diana. Mommy was supposed to receive her operation on 26th this month. She has cancelled it so that she could be here to try and treat Diana. Unfortunately, she found when Diana had died. So I would like to thank all my siblings, everyone, Martha, Samali and your husband. Every time I was paying for this, paying for that, and I'm short of money, they chip in. So it was moving like that. Then I would like to thank Cookie, also my brother. We've all coordinated well. Judith, his husband, Tuka. I would like to thank all my siblings, Martha, Samali. If I talk, I want Allen. I won't finish. All of them that have been there for us. Thank you so much. Thank you all for my contributions. My sister Caroline, thanks for coming. My cousin Florence, all my aunties who are here. My uncle has been running around here all this time. Thank you, A+. A+ was very considerate to people. You know, they have a very good service, but they kept reducing the money. They came and collected the body even when I hadn't paid zero money. They took it away and then started making arrangements. I'm very thankful. Mr. Katende, grave construction, thank you so much. We are seeing the grave looks really beautiful. thank you so much. Thanks everyone for coming. I really want to thank you. I'm blank now. I think I need to thank very many people, but I'm a bit blank in my head. Please, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I can't thank enough. You've shown Diana love. That's my sister. I loved her so much. Everything. But that's what God has said. 2 years she has been in pain. Let her rest in peace. She has been in a lot of pain. She has held on. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Webale kuguma mwanyina fe Rebecca. Mukama yebale kugumya. Nja kusaba aba A+ musembere nga batulinda Reverend mu mateeka nina kyenzikirizibwa okukola singa MC ne amanodendi pastor whereby this session I can take it. Tugenda kufuna session eyokuteeka ebimuli ebyo according to the order. Reverend watuukira then tugenda kubanga tukola emikolo gyalina okukola egyamuyitiddwa. Naye njagala kusooka kusoma kyawandiikibwa kino nga bwe bajja bannyinaze babeeko obwama bankuba A+ we bajja bandage how we are going to do it, because I'm used whenever we are to lay this wreath, sometimes tubeera nga tulina casket before us. Case ngeri wano neteri, I need to get that information. Okay, nja kusaba aba mbadde nsaba waliwo ensonga eyagaanidde okuleeta casket one. I need to know. Musumba Ronald, I want you to come closer to jangu wano kumpi nange njogereko naawe. Nja kusaba abannyinaze abadde wano abadde bayimba nange mukwate obutabo tugenda kuyimba oluyimba lutwasoose okuyimba nga bafulumya casket. Then tulinde nga Reverend bwajja tukole session eno okuteekako ebimuli. Ninja kusaba Musumba Ronald ojja wano okuba akaama jangu n'akatebe. Then nja kusaba omutabani ndeeterayo obutebe bubiri wano kubanga si kyali roboti nange ndi muntu nga mmwe. Ndeeterayo obutebe bubiri wano Ronald ajje. Mu budda mutudde nze nyimiridde tebanteekangamu kyuma.